Hey guys, Andre here of xenomorph.com. Welcome back to my channel. Another week, another video review, another release. So this time we've got a figure again. It's the Vision from Hot Toys Avengers Age of Ultron line. And as you already can see, quite a colorful release, which will pop definitely out in your collection. So follow me through this video review. I'll do some comparison with other Marvel figures, and of course what I want to do here, because of the body and the suit, is a quick comparison to the Man of Steel figure. So enjoy this video review on a Vision. Alright, let's start out with the box. Just a quick 360 here. You see some nice colors going from pink to blue. This is the MMS296. It fits perfectly into the box line of the other Marvel figures. This is the Vision's logo. And then of course you've got an image of the actual actor, Paul Bettany, who was originally voicing, of course, Jarvis, the AI of Tony Stark. Right, and here we go, the Vision out of the box. Let's go first for the accessories, because this will be a quick topic. There's not much with it. You have different hand sculpts, of course. They're nicely painted, have a very bright purplish paint scheme. Some of them are, I think the left one and the right one are meant for holding Thor's hammer, which is basically just a throw-in. So don't expect anything new here. It's really just the same model as on the different Thor figures that we got, but then of course it's die cast. What neat is this new designed stand, which you usually get for the die cast figures or the Hot Toys Iron Man figures, and as you can see, they designed somehow a new peg system, which then goes directly into this base. So you can definitely have him in a flying pose, which will be quite useful. So here a quick look at the unique styled base. Quite a nice design for Vision. And let's go for the head sculpt now. And here I have to say, you definitely have to use a lot of light to get all the details shine in this head sculpt. I mean, you see all these little edges and ridges there. It's amazingly sculpted. Right out of the box I was a bit underwhelmed because I hadn't so much light on it, but you really have to use you have to unbox it in daylight environment or put a bit of light on it to really enjoy all these details. This is really important, guys. So I think the color tone is a bit off. I think it could be a bit redder. I have no idea if the camera catches the paint scheme that correct, but when I compared it to movie pictures or the actual movie animations, I thought he wasn't that pinkish. So I thought it should be a bit more on the red side, but yeah, that might be a lighting or light environment issue as well. Not really sure, but at least the different paint schemes or color tones fit together on this figure, so you always have the same pinkish, purplish tones on all the body parts or suit parts that should look like this. And what really impressed me on this head sculpt are the eyes. I mean, the eyes, they look amazing. You saw these promo shots of the mechanical lenses inside the eyeballs. It was terrific, and somehow Hot Toys managed it to pull this off on this figure. I'm not sure if this is painted, guys. I think it's basically, it has to be a sticker or something. The glare in the eyes is amazingly well, and I have no idea if the camera can pick it up, but you will really see the structure of these lenses inside the eyes of Vision. Then of course you see this gem up here. This could be a bit more prominent. I mean, it would have been amazing if we would have a light up feature on this, but unfortunately it's not lit up, so yeah. Then I think the actual dimensions of the head sculpt are very well done. Somehow I think this part is a bit too flat, but I'm a bit unsure on this, so I thought it looked weird in some poses from the portrait or side angle. But yeah, then something you have to be aware of is you have to really push down the head sculpt a lot to shrink the neck area. Right out of the box I thought the neck was too tall, and you definitely have to pull off maybe the head sculpt and push it right in. But then I think it works quite okay. The range of motion is also okay. You can't do much extreme posing, but it will work for most of the poses you will definitely need. Alright, let's go down a bit. As you can see, the suit is magnificently tailored. It's the same material as on the Man of Steel figure that you will see in a minute, but they added these plastic elements below the suit to give this edgy android styled areas here. Also on the arms you got these pieces. It's amazing, really well done. Also I like this paint job. There are these lines which have a very vibrant color, and here it paints down in a more washed down color. Then the arm gauntlets are hard plastic. As you can see, they're looking a bit like the gauntlets on an Iron Man figure, and basically you got some here and there some design elements around the belt area, and then of course there's the torso area which holds down the cape. This is all plastic. Alright, then let's pan down a bit. I think the legs or the thighs are a bit too thick for my liking. Thought the character would have to be a bit more slim. On the boots they decided to go for a separate system, so you have a bit more freedom to pose the figure, a bit more freedom with this pivot joint here. So this is quite nice. All in all, I think the articulation is really sturdy and all the ankles and joints are amazingly tight. So quickly covering the articulation. On the arms you almost have no restrictions, so this is really well done. Also on the legs, almost no restrictions. You can even pose him in this iconic concept art pose where he's flying, so absolutely no problem. The head sculpt is probably the most static area. So Vision wouldn't be Vision without his cape, and if you have a look at it, I have to say this is the biggest letdown since a long time by Hot Toys. They could have done so much more on this cape. And when we unboxed this figure, my girlfriend just said, wow, it looks ridiculous, it looks like a shower curtain or something like that. And she was totally right. So the colors are totally off, it doesn't have the correct material. The only thing that is correct is the shape. So you really have this triangular shape, and there's wiring going on here left and here on the right side. But other than that, this is definitely not the correct material. It should be more of this reflective artificial material, and I'm really curious if some customers will do some nice customs on this figure. So the main area that we probably have to discuss is then how to get the cape or this thing off the figure without damaging the actual suit beneath. It's basically the same topic as on the Man of Steel figure some years ago. Alright, this is it for the actual figure review already. I mean, there's nothing much more I could show you. So we start out with some comparisons or some cool displays with other Marvel figures, here with Scarlet Witch and Captain America from Avengers Age of Ultron. And as you can see, Vision fits perfectly into this line. And in terms of height, I think it's about the same size as Captain America. So there's really no major height difference. So, and then of course we have to do this comparison with the Man of Steel figure. And the first and obvious thing is that the Man of Steel figure is a lot bulkier and he's even taller than Vision, so it's not a completely reuse of the body. It's really important. So you have some different areas here and there, but the actual suit or tail and clothing is also not the same. This is more like a sticky material, where this is really flat and not so organic, I have to say. So it's basically really not a rehash of the same body, but of course they definitely put up the engineering and their experience with the production of the Man of Steel figure, and definitely then did a nice execution on the Vision figure. So as a final pose, I will show you a flight pose with this special stand. So you have these 4 sockets. Normally these are 2 sockets on this Avengers Age of Ultron basis. put a bit of force in it, and there we go. So this actual die-cast rod or metal rod is quite heavy. If you really get too much, it will just fall out. So, and here, as promised, this flying pose where you see on the right, this is the concept image where I took the pose from. It's not fully possible to lift up this thigh as on the picture or the image, and I think if you're a bit of a better poser than me, which is not that difficult in the end, you can pose the hell out of this figure. So yeah, this is it for Vision. I hope you enjoyed this video review. I have no idea how this figure will sell on our markets. I mean, it's quite a different release, and for this I really appreciate it, and it will have a nice place in my Avengers collection. So thanks for watching, and until next time guys, bye bye.